Hi, my name is Rebecca and welcome to Yarn and Pajamas. Today is Crochet Podcast number 13. So today I'm going to talk about how I have not been crocheting very much. I have not a whole lot of finished objects. I don't have any whips. Like I have whips, but none that I've been working on. I have some yarn to show you guys, and I will tell you guys what I've been up to. So we'll just jump into the crochet goodness first and talk about that. So first off, we're going to talk about what's living in my tea doddles bag. It was a whip and I finished it, but look at my tea doddles bag. It's got little teapots on it. It's so cute. This was one of the mini maker club bags. But one of the finished objects I have, actually it's two, but it's one. It's two, but it's one. And one is bigger than the other. I can't ever seem to do my stuffing the same. But I have my Libra bunnies are finished. So here's the green one. And he has a little fluffy bunny tail. And here is the peach one. And she also has a little fluffy bunny tail. And they sit up, on the tables quite nicely. So let's see. So this is from the Zodiac calendar kit from Shepyace that I purchased earlier this year. I believe it was at the beginning of the year. I got it in February, I think. So you get all of the yarn to make all of these animals. You get a nifty calendar, and then all of the patterns are in the back of the book. So for the little bunnies, they were the Libra bunnies. Let's see if I can't. Right there for October. The Libra bunnies. And the colors that I used were the Shepyace Katona cotton. I used a B hook. I'm not sure of the millimeter size, but it was like 2.25 maybe. It was tiny. So for this little green guy right here, I used the lime juice, and his little belly patch right there is called Candlelight. There's a train, sorry. And then scraps of different colors for his little decorations. And then for the little peach bunny here, I used vintage peach, and then the belly patch is called Shell, and then there's a bunch of just random scrap ones that I'd had over time. So, I've been working on these guys for quite some time. So I wanted to get them finished. I wanted them at Easter, but you know how that goes. You don't get it done when you want to. So moving on, the next finished object I have is a square for my hashtag 3D for you and me. It's made it from this book, 3D Granny Squares. And I'll put some links down below. Like for the book, you can buy it off of Amazon. You can't get the kit anymore. I've not seen any kits online anywhere. But I did find on Ravelry you can buy the ebook of the patterns. So I'll try to find that again and link it down below in case anybody wants to, make some of the patterns. So the square that I made was the moon, and I was really pleased with this square. I used Paintbox Cotton DK yarn for this, and the blue is called Dolphin Blue. The yellow is Buttercup Yellow, and the black is Pure Black. And I used a 4mm hook It's a G hook, I believe. I think so. I didn't bring my little card up here. But the store, I did go down in hook size. I didn't want it as big as what was in the book. So I used a 2.20 millimeter hook. And then offset it. I think in the book it's right here in the center and it's quite large. So, got that finished. And that is what I have finished. I did not finish my squares for #movie and stitch. I watched my movies but didn't get my squares finished. So I need to work on that. I've not worked on my advent calendar. Not worked on it any. So I'm a little disappointed about that. But I've just had like the blahs, like when it comes to crochet. And I believe that it's over now because I did barrel through and finish these bunnies up this weekend. So I think that I'm back to where I want to be, if that makes any kind of sense. I hope it does. But I think it was like I think it was some yarn that kind of put me in like a funky place. It was that Shepyace Color Crafter yarn. I tried to make a fox amigurumi, and that yarn, I just do not like it. It's not for me. So yeah, so I've decided, I was like, I'm not fooling with it anymore. I'm just gonna, move on to something else. But when I tried to move on to something else, which was my squares, I was like, I don't want to do this. But I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to sit and watch TV. I just didn't want to do anything. Mostly I just sat there, just like pet on the dogs. I didn't really do a whole lot of anything. I did do some more cleaning on my yarn space. Put a different chair back here. I don't know how I like it either. I think I might have to go back to the original chair. Did clean out some more of my yarn here that you can no longer see, and organized some yarn. I didn't do it. My friend Danette came over and organized it for me, and I'll put in a picture right in through here of all the greatness that she done, or a couple pictures, because she done a lot of work on getting me organized there. I was pretty excited, so thank you, Danette, if you see this. Okay, so let's talk about some upcoming things I want to work on. I really need to get that fox amigurumi done and finished. So what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to, well, you can't see it anymore, pick some colors from my Shepyace cotton, Katona cotton, and just make a tiny one. That's all I can do at this point, because I'm afraid that if I start trying to work on that fox again and it's not turning out the way I want it to look, that I'm going to be so upset and probably put down my hooks again. So we're just going to go with the tried and true. I know I like this yarn, and I think I'm going to do good with it. So I want to work on the fox. I want to work on the advent blanket or advent calendar. I need to get that done. I want to get that done. So, yeah. Those are the two things that I have on my to-do list, besides my, squares for my make-alongs that I am participating in. And speaking of make-alongs, I bought some more yarn for those make-alongs, and I thought that I would share that with you here, since I really didn't have a whole lot to talk about crochet-wise. So the first place that I have some yarn from is Love Crafts. I ordered some more cotton DK yarn, and it was some colors a color that I didn't have, and one color that I thought I didn't have, but turns out I did have, and then another color that I didn't really need, but I thought I could use because it was pretty. So the color I have here is 426, and it's Spearmint Green. I did not have this color, and it's been like out of stock every time that I've tried to get it. And so it came in stock, and it had 3 balls of it, so I bought all 3 of them. I kind of felt a little bad because I'm like, oh, somebody else is going to want that, but I need it. So I took them. And then I got this color. It's called Peach Orange, number 455. I thought I needed it, but turns out I did not. I had it already. And then this color, I don't have, nor does any of my patterns call for it, but I thought it was pretty. It's 448 Pansy Purple. So I really liked it. And I'm going to put it in one of the squares, no matter, because I liked it. So that was from Love Crafts. So this past weekend, I did go to, I need to take a sip of my water. I did go to Hobby Lobby to see if I could get some yarn on sale. And I went to the Hobby Lobby in Fort Wayne, and they did not have any yarn on clearance. So they did have their yarn 30% off, like their sale. And I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and pick up a few little things that I need for my hashtag Movie and Stitch. So I have found that I like using those little yarn bead mini makers because they are like the perfect size. It's the perfect size for what I need. There's just like a little tiny ball left over. So yeah. So I thought, oh, they have so many pretty colors. I'm just going to get a few. So all of this is the Yarn Bee Mini Makers. They were 99 cents, and I got them 30% off. So the first color I have is teal. Very pretty. And then we have just green. Not very imaginative on their names for these. This one's called Aqua. I do have one of these, but it's in this color. It is for something else, so I bought another one. It's royal blue. Very pretty. We have navy. Nice, pretty color. Keep on going. We have this color, yellow. Very pretty yellow. I think I'm at the point in my blanket where I'm going to have to start paying attention to what color my square is, so that I don't put 2 squares together that are the same color. So, I have the mini maker in gray. It's a light gray. I know I done one in gray because I had to play Yarn Chicken and I lost. So it's kind of got a little bit of another color of gray. So we've got hot pink. It's a pretty color. And we have, I think it's just pink. Yeah, just pink. The last bit of yarn I bought, it's not a mini maker, but it's a skein of I Love This yarn. And I believe it's called Light Peach. Yes, Light Peach. I didn't have any peach in the blanket, so I thought this would be a great While I was there, I also picked up, I love these little like reusable tote bags. And this one says Life is a Patchwork Quilt. It was on sale. It was in the sewing section. So I picked that up. And then I also got me some crafting tape. It's like glue tape. That is, I use it for putting my pictures, my projects that I make onto the cards that I make for them. So we got that. That was from Hobby Lobby. We had fun looking around, seeing what all they had on sale. They didn't really have like any clearance in their little clearance section, nor was any other yarn on clearance, and I was a little disappointed. I kind of felt like, oh, I should have went to the other one, but I didn't. So while I was in Fort Wayne, can't go to Fort Wayne without going to Joann's because it's one of my favorite stores. So at Joann's here, sorry about the crinkles, I got a Big Twist Value. Very pretty. Let me set this down so that I stop making that. The color is coral. There we go. It's very bright. It reminds me of like flamingos. And then I also got this pink. I don't know why I bought this pink. I just saw it and it's called my name. And this is Pretty in Pink by Red Heart Super Saver. And my last one here is Red Heart Super Saver. I think it's called Poolside. Pool, or just Pool. P-O-O-L. It's very pretty. So. Oh, and I got one more thing it's not yarn related, but it's a garden flag, and it says, all good things are wild and free. I really liked that. So this was like 70% off. So I picked that up because I liked it. I have a sloth hanging on my garden pole right now, so he may want to be changed out soon. So that is it. That's all I have this week. I'm hoping to get in gear and get all of my stuff done. You know, have more to show you guys in a couple weeks. So yeah. So sorry about that. Sorry that I didn't really have a whole lot to show you guys. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate, you know, you taking your time out of your day and choosing to spend it with me. It, you know, makes me feel really good. What do you guys do to overcome the crochet blogs, or when you lose your crojo, or in a funk about crochet? Let me know, you know, down below in the comments how you like overcome it. Like, do you just have to write it out, or you know, is there something that you always do that, you know, helps you along and stuff? So that would be, you know, some good ideas and tips to have in my arsenal for the next time this happens. It happens every once in a while, and you know, I never like it when it does, because you know, I want to be crocheting, I want to be making stuff, and that feeling doesn't go away. Just the feeling of actually doing it does. So yeah, so let me know down below, you know, what you guys do to overcome that. And again, I want to say thank you, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the like button. You know, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit in another video. Bye.